Okay, so today we're gonna finally get around to giving Twilight 2000 a bit of a game. For those who don't know Twilight 2000, and I assume anyone who here almost certainly does know Twilight 2000, no, it's not about romancing vampires and werewolves. That's a different Twilight. No, it's about surviving World War III. So basically, Reagan's gambit fails miserably, which is, that's a thing. And the revolution in like 91 is successful in Russia, and they get a hardline kind of a hardline military dictatorship for all intents and purposes, and then tensions escalate over the following decade, resulting in nuclear war in the year 2000. Now, I'm quite sure somewhere in one of the books it's very specific about the starting date, but I couldn't find it when I was browsing through setting this up. So we're starting in early January, in early July. A few reasons. Poland gets cold during the winter months, so that doesn't seem like a great time to start the adventure. I'm drinking healthy Red Bull, you see. But yeah, that doesn't seem like a great time to start the adventuring, or the efforts to get back home. So we will instead be starting in early July, so early summertime. And this will be good, because it means we're slightly more likely to survive. Oh, and I've not pressed for the play button. There we go. We'll let the audio again. Tabletop RPG music for audio. Yeah, so that's that. Basically, we're part of a collapsed military unit, and the party will be attempting to get home. Now, I don't know why this happened, so I'm using World. I'm using both Hexplorer. I was using World. So I was using World Explorer. For some reason, the token vision doesn't work properly. It kind of gives us full world view, which isn't what we want, but whatever. It's pretty annoying, to be frank. I was using World Explorer, but again, World Explorer had a similar problem. I could see these units, but I had fixed it to some degree. But I've just replaced the play token, and I wonder. Oh, that's not right. Update token. Get out of the way. So again, this is from Free League, and they have this kind of standard world traveling capability process. Yeah, set of process procedures, which doesn't work properly in solo play unless you're playing with lots of characters. But hey, it is what it is. And yeah, so this is, you can, in between, when you move around the map, you basically have the days divided into 4 shifts of 6 hours. And you kind of can expect that the very early and the very late shifts are going to be dark, and those intervening ones are going to be daylight. So you tend to camp during the night, and you tend to move during the day. And that's kind of, you can each shift you decide which of these things you're going to do, and you get to it. This party has started off with a pickup truck, so a lot of this is randomly rolled, and we have two people. We've got Terry Mitchell, who is got a lot of rank, company sergeant major. He went up a lot of times. British Army in Poland, and we are now on the run. Like everybody else, he is. He was a commando, so he's got a lot of stats. He did very well when being made via the random method. So he got made via the random method. So he's strong. He's got great agility. Got great intelligence, and he's got good at empathy, right? But also ranged combat is excellent, and his command skill is pretty good. Not so good at recon and survival, but we'll do. And mobility is okay. He's got a lot of skills as well. So runner, ranger, sniper, and combat awareness. So all in all, pretty tough. And he's got 9 coolness under fire. Meanwhile, Debbie Wolf, who is a sergeant, she's a medic. She's got great empathy, because medical aid is on empathy. Really good intelligence, and then kind of average strength and agility. She was made via the template method. So yeah, she's got combat medic. That's what she does. A lot of med kits. Got a gun. But it's a personal defense armament, so she's got an Uzi. I couldn't remember what the personal defense weapons were in anything, so I just picked that. And then he's got a Fenfowl. Yeah, that's kind of them from a equipment point of view. So yeah, cool. He's got a steel helmet, and that's kind of his whole shebang. Oh yeah, night vision goggles I picked up, as I thought they would be useful. Anything specific of interest in this? Notes: an electronic visor that amplifies light, allowing the wielder to see in near total darkness. Light out to 3 hexes, but this is in combat hexes, not thingy hexes. So, fortunately, the game's got a lot of procedurals to it. Now, the question is, right, looking at the map and ignoring this nonsense, almost to the point where I feel like creating a copy of this map without any of these on. In fact, let's just do that now. What map are we on? Scenario sites, travel maps. We are on the map of Poland. So if we duplicate this map, so this is a copy of a map of Poland, and then we can just go like this. Yeah, problem solved. Okay, very good. And this is kind of annoying. I wish I could just turn this message off. It's like, okay, yeah, I get it. Actor type unit is not supported by So can we just tell you to not give me that message? Can I tell it to not give me that message? Good question. Hadn't wondered. Can we tell it to shut up? Canvas, targets, dialogue, theme, always on. Well, maybe if I turn that off, maybe it'll shut up. Let's see. Oh no, that's better. That one. There we go. Okay. Save. So now we don't get that stupid error message every time we click on something. Result. So the question is going to be, shrink Mythic for a moment. We probably want to get over here somewhere to try and get out. Now, we should probably do the old the old read, right? Well, we'll do that once we've... No, first of all, we'll do the read. Handouts. Where is it? This one? Operation Reset. This is very small. No, that's Matey Boy probably knows about that. Job as referee, encounters, scenarios, appendices. Introduction. Yeah, right. This is the one. I think this is the one. Oh yeah. Here it is. Right. So if we were playing this with actual players, lots of cool art in this, as with most free league games. They've got a pretty, I would say unique, but they've got a consistent approach to artistic styling in their books. I think they've been very inspired by the Electric State guy originally, and so the Tales of the Loop Electric State, I feel that they, even when he's not that person's not involved, they've kind of, that's an aesthetic that they quite like. Lots of big brush strokes and stuff, lots of little details, all very cool. Anyway, yeah, here we go. We were Cav Scouts, mechanized reconnaissance. Our life expectancy in combat was about 2 minutes. Most of us didn't even last that long. We never saw the enemy coming. When Division HQs started shouting over radio, it was already too late. The tanks of the Soviet 6th Guards Motor Rifle Brigade hit them at dawn, 5 clicks north of Calais. The proud US 5th Mechanized Infantry Division, and now just a band of scattered stragglers. Spread out all over hell, running for our lives, dying in the Polish dirt, which had been cratered and irradiated by tactical nukes from both sides. Not that we were a particularly grand bunch. Then this operation started, a ragtag gang of jolly green giants walking the earth with guns. Soldiers, not just Americans in our ranks. We had Poles, Czechs, Germans, you name it, even civilians. Hell, by the end we'd taken anyone who had a gun and knew which way to point it. The command and supply chains broke down back in '98, when the US and Soviet naval forces obliterated each other on the high seas of the North Atlantic, and the air resupply collapsed. After that, our forces over here in Europe were stranded, living off the land, falling apart. When we first heard about Operation Reset, we couldn't believe it. The first major offensive by NATO forces in Europe in over a year. The order was to link up with other US forces under Free Corps and push our way to Warsaw, or what's left of it. We weren't told why. Some said it was a last hurrah, a final try to save the world as we knew it. We didn't care. We just knew it was a Hail Mary, a desperate gamble, and in the most desperate of times, and maybe, just maybe, a chance to find a ride home. It was no surprise that it went to hell. Most things have in the last few years. Some say it didn't have to be this way. Some say history could have changed, taken a different turn if the Soviet Union had collapsed. If the Soviet Union had collapsed back in '91 when it was on the ropes, if the Gang of Eight coup against Gorbachev had failed, the world could have been different, very different from the way it is today. Some say. I think it's bullshit. The storm was always coming sooner or later. It doesn't matter anymore. Now all that matters is to survive each day. It's all up to us now. Our squad, Josie Diaz driving the M113, the Polish girl Cassia, the men and women around me. No one else will come to our rescue. The final words of Division HQ before they signed off for good left little doubt. Good luck. You're on your own now. And if you've watched any Twilight 2000 video, you'll probably have heard that several times, because that's there is a pamphlet with it, which I think is probably better, but I don't know, I can't find it. Is it this one? No. So yeah, I've got the modules for Foundry. Your job as referee, scenario sites, appendices. Oh, the solo rules are in here. Cool. Getting started. Yeah. Yep. Anyway. The Oracle. I should probably have the pop-out enabled. Oh well. We live and learn. Encounter types, yeah. Player characters. Oh, hold on. So for the Oracle in this, we're going to use... I was going to mostly use Mythic, to be frank. This Oracle, if memory serves me right, is pretty good for... is pretty good for coming up with the events that happen in squares. So we'll see where we get to. Encounters, decks 52 cards. The encounter type below is based on the main encounter generation system for the main game. Player characters have a number of the number 2 card category in the table rules. Solo rules is PCs to allow solo role-playing opportunities within the group. We recommend deciding on your PC's personas or draw 2 cards to show as shown for NPCs in this section. Bond, 2 characters form a bond. Oh, okay. Where's this? Okay, fight. 2 PCs get into a fight. Personal motive. A PC's personal motive gets triggered. Morale. So I guess these are a bond. That's moving, not motive. Bond. PC. Oh right, category PCs, and then right. Okay, so 2s. Right. Okay, so the 2 is fight, personal motive, morale, bond, and I presume if we look at core. Oh no, we've only got initiative cards. We've put encounters into a table for some reason. So oh, that's kind of annoying. So they haven't got... why are those locked? Oh, because this is a draw without replacement. So we'd have to look at the card faces. But I think... Let's just play one for a second. No. Encounters cards. Rolls. Alright, yeah. So in here it gives us the suit and what's going on. Cool. So we're good. We're good here. And let's reset that table again. Cool. Helpful or hazardous? Helpful or hazardous? You're going to go through the card deck a lot quicker this way, which seems a bit of a decision, but okay. The deck can also answer basic yes or no questions and add a degree of nuance. Red is yes, black is no. Okay. So we end up using the card deck a lot more. So the procedure, roll for weather change, assign and resolve tasks for each PC, draw an encounter card. If an encounter is triggered, roll recon to see if PCs can avoid it. If needed, resolve the encounter. Okay. Set up combat using the encounter distance rolls. Okay, well let's get to it. So the first question though is how on earth are we going to get out of here, right? So we managed to steal a truck. We've managed to get wherever the hell we are here. Maybe. Maybe we should actually come back here. Right. Why do we have two of these now? That's hilarious. Okay. And let's bring this time back. How far are you going? Probably an hour I'd go. Right, yeah. So it's the start of the morning. We're on this here road. So we'll have like a basic map, like so. And really, now, one thing to bear in mind, if anything that we know from observing ongoing conflicts is that these bridges are almost certainly all gone. Right, so we see this. So if we got here, we'd need to be able to cross this bridge. But this bridge is almost certainly, given this conflict has gone nuclear, this bridge is almost certainly gone. As is this bridge. As is this bridge. Now, one thing we should check is, do we have information on this? Is there a key? Okay, here we go. Yeah, so this doesn't show us information on whether or not the river is fordable. Which river is this? I don't know. But we can assume crossing this river with the truck is going to be a no-go, right? We can probably ascertain that as a reality. Now, it may not be realistic that we stay on this map, because we could just drive off the north of the map. But we're going to stay on this map because otherwise we'd need another map. And I don't have another map. So that means we're going to stay right here on this here map and enjoy the map for all of its goodness. So the question then is, interesting, because this is marshland, right? I think this is marsh. And if we imagine that we've got a player here, swamp. So this is swamp. So we can expect that this river might be fordable. In fact, we see like a little outcrop here. But we would lose the truck probably if we try to ford through this here swamp. Right, so that's one option. Right, we could try and ford the swamp, see if we could get the truck through the swamp and over, right, and go this way. And then worry about this next river when we get to it. So that's one route. Just going kind of direct across. If we have a look down here, there are a lot of rivers to cross, eh? So another option would be kind of like going south, and then if we look here, so if we go south, we could come south to like this place, Lviv, and then try and cross around here. Come here. So this could be. Oh wait, hold on. We're on this side of a river. So if we went this way, so we've got one which we just kind of cut across here and hope that we could get past. But another thing that we might know, if we think about it, is that there's a lot of flat land around here for getting shot at in, which doesn't feel great, right? So actually, the second route we might go is more through this forest, right? because that will get us further inland. The last, and it feels like a pretty obvious route, is to try and go around here and through here, right? Mountains this color. It's hard to tell the difference between woods and mountains, if I am entirely honest. Let's journal here? No. It's got a picture in here for map? No. We got maps in here? No. Have we got maps in here? No. Handouts? Are we in here? Yeah, maybe. Not really. So we've got this map, probably. Well, the Sergeant Major has this map indicating where forces were going to attack. We were part of a special ops detachment that kind of went further as a scout force, which is why we're back here. So this is another thing to think about. We probably want to avoid this here, because that looks like there'll be Russians, and we probably want to veer around this. So if we went this way, we should be able to veer away from this. If we kind of go straight over here, we'd end up, I think, having to go around the bottom, then heading kind of back up through here. If we look at this here map, right? So if we went kind of down the river, crossed, or even if we cross here, and then go this way south along this river, and then head for this gap between these two, then hopefully we'll get back to some semblance of friendly forces. So we look at how that looks on this map, right? So actually, we've got two that look like this at the moment. So, but if we get rid of this, we've got one down here that we don't need as well. Okay, right. So if we kind of went down here and then kind of looked to get along here, right, to try and bypass the Russian force here, the other one being going up here, and I guess the last one is kind of trying to bypass. If you look at the map here, right, where is that? That's, oh right, Warsaw, of course, right. And we just flat out do not want to get too close to Warsaw. So if we kind of go over here, then yeah, kind of keep this way, and then try and cross this river again. Still got a long way to go, even if we manage to get to there. Now, if we go, this one is 1 to 2, this one is 3 to 4, and this one is 5 to 6, right? Just to see which way we're going to start off going. So like, a group of them have sat down and discussed this, well, two of them have sat down and discussed this. Is that a 6? Okay, so they're going to try and go south and then work their way that way. So what we could do, if we're doing that, I mean, we've drawn a line down here. Yeah, it's probably worth just cutting through this clear land, maybe all the way down here for like a specific, right? We're gonna go that way and try and join the road, or maybe we can try and check out Wisniewicz or whatever that is, and see if we can Again, an urban area might indicate fording possibilities, or maybe there's like a military engineering bridge kind of in the area that we can go through. So maybe, because these both look like small towns, so I think it would probably make sense for us to go via, and we can get rid of these other two lines. Those are for future adventures that we can worry about in the future. For now, they are gone. Right. So, if we go this way, we go through these two towns and see if we can ford this bridge in the question. Do we see if we can rob anything from Pushcha? Probably. I mean, how are we doing for stuff? Let's check our people. So, Terry doesn't have any supplies. So that's one thing. Debbie has 3 field rations and 3 clean waters. So, and the group has for car. Oh, we've not rolled for party equipment. Let's do that quickly. Let's items, no, journal, yeah, character creation. I think this might be it, but possibly home base, character creation, encumbrance, food and water. If you're lucky enough to have more gear than you can carry, you can create a stockpile. Scroll up. Vehicle, yeah. Okay, oh, right, yes, so this was it. So we've got the vehicle. Now, group gear. Okay, in addition to your personal gear, you get to choose some gear for the group as a whole. Together, pick a number of items listed equal to the number of PCs in the group. You can choose an item of the same type more than once. If you want to trade something in the list for something else, ask for ref. Yes. Okay. So, we probably don't need any new guns. Ammunition is probably quite useful. So possibly getting the D6 magazines. Basic toolkit sounds very useful as well. And we've got lots of medkits. Medkits we're fine for. Food and rations we're not fine for. But let's take the basic toolkit and D6 reloads for guns. I think that's probably going to be useful. Okay, so we've got a toolkit. I don't know where to put these. Party team, notes, travel actions. Well, let's basic tools. There you come back here. Why doesn't what? Okay. Weird. Basic tools. Ooh. Do we want that, or do we want 100 litres of fuel? Well, I do want 100 litres of fuel. Well, that sounds... there should be lots of cars laying around, right? Because, you know, nuclear wars happened. No. Okay, yeah, we'll... Bullets are good. Bullets are very good. So let's see how many... 2. 2 more clips. So... It's probably going to be 2 more clips for 2 more clips for Matey Boy. Where do you go? This one. Yeah. So 7.62. Let's go to the equipment page. So having all this is quite. So I was thinking about something earlier. Probably, just double checking. Yeah. Probably it was someone asking about like having a mix of top down and side on tokens in virtual tabletop, and I'm like, I mean, just having any token is good enough. One thing that you have a kind of an issue with in solo play is often you're just never going to have the right tokens for whatever it is you're going to want to be doing. But the reason I'm talking about this is because this is quite good because it's got most of the stuff you're ever going to need. Ammunition, rifles. What are we looking for? We're looking for 7.62x51, and we're looking for 20 round mags. So 2 of these. Like so. Cool. So that's for the party equipment. In the car. So, yeah, I mean, we don't have any liquid. Well, we don't have much water. So... But we do have a car. And that means if we look at the travel... So if we look at travel... here's travel. Again, this you can see that like playing this at the table with players, you're going to spend a lot of time scheming what way you're going to get around this map. Right, yeah. So if driving, we get +1 to traveling over open road. So we can move 2 hexes over open terrain. Versus 4 hexes if we're on the road. So, hold on. So if we went across the road, 1, 2, 3, 4, we could get very well away from it. Whereas if we go 1, 2, that's one shift. 1, 2, that'll be 2 shifts. So we'd probably have to camp around here. Now, what I'd like to know is this mountain or is this forest? So the easiest way I expect to see that will be if I open up a Google map. Poland maps. So there's Warsaw, so we can use Warsaw as a zooming input. Why is it doing that? Shut up, computer. Shut up. Turn it back on. Yeah. Fucking Chrome turning off your U-block. Wild, man, wild. Okay, so first things first, we probably want to turn it on to yeah, we want the terrain layer, please. And yeah, satellite image, not thingy image. Okay, cool. So there's Warsaw. Zoom in a bit. We're talking. What have we got nearby? To Warsaw, I don't know what scale we're looking at, so let's see if we can find anything along this top. Maybe let's turn it to default for a moment whilst we try and find where on earth we are. What have we got? Cadiz. Okay, so that's Cadiz. Alright, so we know where that is. And then... If we keep on going this way, that's... Brest? Go on, you. Brest. Okay, so then we go south. We've got some rivers, not very well represented on this here map. So we've gone from Brest, and we go south from Brest. And we go... Asada. I don't think that's on this map. I think probably Lviv is going to be the next obvious thing, isn't it? So from Brest, Osada, Volodymyr. Let's zoom in a bit. Maybe that'll help. Zoom out again. Zoom in again. Just trying to figure out how far south we're going. This is that river, right? Yeah. Okay. So that's that river. Wow. This river looks like it should actually be... It's a curvy river, eh? It's a very curvy river. Hold on. Hold on. So really, this river should have another river joining or running parallel to it. Huh. Hard to tell. So that's Brest. That's... The other thing is, of course, is that things may have been renamed since this than is on this map. Computer. Can we have a search for this? That would probably be a good idea. I've got a epoxy thingy over it. There we go. WIS Zin NL IOW. There's an A on the end of that one. Is that anywhere nearby where we are? Lublin? Warsaw? Yes, that does look like it probably is. But probably not the right place because that river's nowhere nearby. But, saying that, let's just turn over to this terrain. It's pretty flat. Are there any mountains in Poland? I don't know. There you go. My ignorance shining through. It has the Carpathian Mountains. Okay. It has many mountain ranges. Okay, it's got lots of mountains. All the mountains. Tatar Mountains, Carpathian Mountains, the Giant Mountains. That's not the most imaginative name for a set of mountains. Other mountain ranges. Okay. Gee, I wish this map was a bit clearer about which are mountains and which are not the mountains. Oh, I know where I could have a look. Let's have a look over here. Those are really bad colours. I just throwing it out there. They're very similar to each other. Maybe not for you, but for me. If we go here and we turn off turn off Explorer on this map. Configure. Disable. Save. Has that made it any easier to read? So, that'd be hills. Is that colour or that colour? I can't tell. These are, yeah, awful colours. I can't tell the difference between them. So I can't tell if this is a mountain range or forests, which is very annoying. Warsaw. Have we got a topography map on no, they don't have a topography. That's kind of annoying. It's kind of a topography. I really wish I could figure out where on earth this was. So I could find Brest. Oh, I could. Lost it now. Lublin? I feel like the scale in this map is weird. Lublin's right down here. So that means we're way further east from there. So that's Lublin. That's Brest. Okay. South of there is going to be whatever this is. Layers. That looks like forest to me. That's definitely forest. Okay. So this is definitely forest. And if it's not, well, such is life. We'll have read it wrong, but that all looks like forest to me. This river also, I mean, it's long. I don't think we'll be able to get the car. Oh, what's this? It's wide though. Trying to forge it is not really gonna function. This is a big old boy. We have to figure out how to get across this. It's not, I think, going to be very easy. In fact, are we just like in Ukraine? Almost. Okay. Zoom back out. Change the map back to something easier to read. Alright. Oh yeah. Brest is in Belarus. We're learning geography today. That's what we're doing. We were very, very ahead, very far forward is what we were. So, okay, cool. Let's go back to our active map. We're going to go down here. We're going to go into Lubomil, and we're going to try and get some supplies. Right? That feels like the plan. So, we're going to move south. Now, we can move. So this will take us 6 hours. But this clock is going to go slightly awry. Now, what's the procedure? Sorry, we've done all that. We figured out where we're going, and we figured out how we're going there. And now we need to assign some roles. I think the first thing we need to do, and this is fine. We'll have. We're not rush driving. We're chill driving. I don't think either of them have any particular driving skill, no. So, Terry will do the driving. And then Debbie will be keeping watch. Right, that sounds about right to me. So, broom, 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 broom. Right, we will be going south. Let's go to because well, eventually we'll get all this down. Getting started. Procedure. Gameplay proceeds shift by shift using the normal travel and encounter rules. So, travel. We're going to need to get a lot of rules out here. Get your rules out. I do actually have the books. Okay, travel. Water travel. We don't have a boat. You have to keep an eye out for a boat. Travel map, terrain types. Yeah, we've just about figured it out. Encounter distance, driving +1, foraging. I thought, but hold on. Roads, yeah, rivers, yeah. Toss and shifts for the day, driving, maneuvering. Passengers can keep watch, rest, or sleep while we're going. Okay, this is fine. Light and dark. So we're currently in light. Weather. Maximum visibility. So, okay. Where is the weather chart? For weather, particularly cloud cover and rain, can limit visibility. Yeah. What does it say here? On a explosion, the weather changes 1 step towards rain. On a target, the weather changes 1 step towards fair. Okay, where are the steps? I feel like there should be some kind of table here that tells me what's happening, but there isn't. So that's stupid, but well, we're fine. There's no weather table here, so we'll worry about that later. Driving, okay. All characters are assumed to be able to drive cars. Yeah. Oh, right. The maximum vehicle. Okay, so what's the maximum speed of? Where's the car? It doesn't tell me. That's annoying. Supply, bartering, skills. You could just tell me where the car is. No, you don't want to. Keep him out to yourself. I don't see why it bothers linking me there if it's not going to tell me. 10 hex per shift. Right. Indicate the maximum speed in 10 kilometers. Is it in items? No. No, because ammunition, driving gear. Is a car a gear? No. Could it have been? No. Doesn't have a thing for vehicles. That's great. Here? We do have one for here. So my question then is, vehicles... Civilian vehicles. Pickup truck. There we go. 5. On-road. 3. Off-road. Okay, so it can travel 3 hexes. Oh no, it can travel 4 hexes. Okay, cool. Even better. Normally, you'll choose on-road or off-road driving for a full shift. Yeah, fine. So we're off-road. As for marching, short breaks are included in the travel speeds, but if you stop for more than a few minutes, you'll not be able to travel the entire distance. The referee has the final words on how many... Okay. Terrain, driving, mishaps, fuels and stills. Oh. We can assume that the car is full at the moment. Wheels. Okay. We should probably... where to go? Here. We should probably duplicate, I suppose. Duplicate? Yeah. take this out of here. Yeah. Okay. Fine. Where's the actual... yes, okay. Where's the actual process? It doesn't feel like it's in here. There's too many words. This is kind of one of my broad irritations with a lot of this new stuff, is that it's not just there. Water travel, yeah, it's not... The actual procedure isn't in here. Factions, handouts, encounters, appendices. Because there's a procedure here, right? Assign and resolve task, draw an encounter card. If an encounter is triggered, roll recon. Yeah, I mean, this seems like it's good enough for now, right? How do we draw an encounter card? If an encounter is triggered... Do encounters happen at the start, middle, or end of a journey? That's a question, eh? So, we can travel 40 miles in an hour in a window. So, that means kilometers per hour. Well, we're doing... a travel thingy is 6. I don't know. We're looking at something like calc 60 divided by... That's not right. 40 divided by 6, of course. 6 point and a lot. So let's say 6. It doesn't accept decimal points. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Right. And come here. And we we accept. And then we roll to select our oh shit. Yeah. Then we roll to select our event, right? Roll. For my country. So this is on roads, off roads, day and night. That feels like that's what that means. Let's have a quick check. Encounters. Encounter cards. No, that's not what I'm looking for. Encounters. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, on road, off road, day and night. So this is encountered in anywhere. PC times 2 guards in the daytime, PC times 1 guard at night, faction civilian, villager 2d6 houses surrounded by barbed wire, sandbags, guards have AKMs with 2 reloads. Okay, so... Okay. Have I got a thingy? I do. So, village 2d6 houses. So many. How many houses is that? 10 houses. So there are 10 houses with 4 guards. And a lot of loot. They're a civilian faction. So, let's get out the bookmarks. Ah, fiddlesticks. It's annoying. Okay. Journal. Create journal entry for road south. Create. Add. Okay. So, 10 houses. 10 houses surrounded. Okay. 4 guards. So, other things that we need to do. Can we just take a copy of this? Oh no, what I could probably do is drag this into here. Save it up. Right, yeah, okay. So, if we go back to the procedures. Travel, right, driving. Terrain. So we need to make a drive. I think we need to make a driving roll. Oh, okay. So we needed to actually roll a survival roll each time. So we might have ended up somewhere completely different to where we expected to. That's an event. Where on earth is... So, who's got survival? You've got a bit of survival. And you've got a bit of survival. He's probably better at it. Wrong. He might be better at it, but he failed. So, oh goodness. This is where, okay. So actually, close, cancel. We're not in this hex at all. Now we're going to get this stupid hex thingy is going to keep being mad at us because it's going to keep on wanting to do this nonsense. Oh, this isn't going to work. Explorer's no good. I mean, it's fine if like nothing is happening, but yeah, you're gonna have to go back. You gotta go all the way back. You basically have to go back to the start of the day, right? Because we failed to like come off this road properly, so we could be instead of here, we could be here or here, right? 1 to 3, 4 to 6. 1. So we drove over here somehow. I mean, now what? I guess we just keep on driving for our 4 hexes in random directions. Unless we do a roll now to try and go the right way. So, with 1 success, we realise that we've gone the wrong way. And so we go this way. Well, we try to go this way. So we need to make another survival roll to see if we manage to go that way. Okay, I think we managed that one. Yes, we did. So, accept that move. Alright, so, okay. 1, 2, 3. Oh, shit, I should have rolled first, right? Nearly went the wrong way. So I don't want to accept that. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we were trying to go this way. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. Man, this guy is a useless driver. Okay, so that's 3 turns, and then recon. Okay, so he realizes that he's gone in the wrong direction, and now we need to skirt along here. Right, let's see if you manage that. Roll. Yeah, okay. So we managed that. Accept. Right. So we've managed to make it here. So obviously, this is actually... this is actually over here. Right? Well, maybe it's... No, it's a bit of Miss Hex. So we also need to make a drive roll, don't we? Hold on. Let's get that... Not that. Not that, not that, not that. This one. Right? So, driving. Chapter 5. Normally you choose... Yeah. Okay. Train, driving at night. We're not driving at night. At the start of each shift you drive, make a driving roll. Okay. I should have done this at the start. Right. What does a 1 mean? Modified. If you're driving off-road, you need to modify it by -2. If you fail, you suffer a mishap. Typically, a mishap occurs about halfway through the movement. Oh, dear. 5. Oh, that's okay. Dirty fuel. If the engine stops due to dirty fuel, all of the fuel in the tank needs to be... Oh, okay. So we didn't even get here. Right. Okay. So... Well, we'll just have it happen here at the end. Just for convenience's sake. And with you, you need to be linked to... Oh, goodness. What did we call our guidebook? The road south. Okay. Yeah. And that one. So, okay, we've reached here. How far away does our car break down from the thing? So we need the travel rules again. Travel. Terrain types. 2d10 times 4. Okay. 2d10. Can we do it auto-magically? No, we can't. So 2 8s is 16. It would help if I was not an idiot. 16 times 4. What? Why does... No. 16 times 4. 64. There we go. So that's 64 meters away? Distance, encounter distance in hexes. So that'll be 64, so 640 meters, right? I think that is. I don't know how big the hexes are on the battle screen. It's a lot of hexes. So the person on watch can make a recon roll. Recon. Not very good at recon. Okay. So she doesn't spot it until we're 64 hexes away. And the car breaks down. And how far through are we? or just over an hour. So we'll wrap this one up here, and we'll deal with our car troubles. Let's just make sure we don't forget our car troubles. Road south. Our car has. Here's something I don't understand. Why is that indented? I don't know. Our car has got dirty fuel, and needs to be refueled entirely. We have stopped 64 hexes from this small village. Right, so we have to deal with that when we get back. Okay, well, that was, halting and problematic, and we had all kinds of difficulties with all kinds of bits of stuff, but we've made it now. So thank you all. Time to go. Bye-bye.